Hello, everyone, and welcome to your favorite news show, Erongo Talk. My name is Leandra Lowe, and today we join you here from the lovely Walvis Bay Yacht Club. Now, as usual, we bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and then for our interview, the Henties Bay Council on Friday launched the 5-year strategic plan that is for 2021 to 2026. Now, key issues emphasized is the provision of housing and the attraction of investment to boost the town's economy. So, you better stay tuned for that one if you are interested in what is happening at Henties Bay. Now, today, obviously, we're also celebrating Valentine's Day, so please stay tuned. We will be right back after this. And now we bring you your news from the lovely Walvis Bay waterfront. Now, Paratus announced last week that its 28 million Namibian dollar landing station at Swakopmund is ready to receive the Equano submarine internet cable in Namibia in the second quarter of this year. Now, the landing station with all its high-tech fitting and security was completed in January, about a year after Paratus and Google a year ago became partners for the Equano cable in Namibia. The agreement included the construction and management of the station at Swakopmund. Now, the Paratus contract included the building to house the termination of the cable from the ocean to the landing station, where it is connected to the network equipment that lights up the fiber so that it may carry data. The cable's landing station is also a meeting point for other operators and customers to collect and distribute their capacity. As with the West Africa cable system, the WACS cable system that landed at Swakopmund's Mola area a decade ago, the new Equano cable is about 14,000 kilometers long and will span from Portugal to South Africa with 9 branching units, of which 1 branch is Namibia through Swakopmund. Now, this time the cable will land in the area of the Platzamere waterfront and wind itself over 1.2 kilometers to the cable station situated at Ocean View. Now, according to Paratus, the Equano cable is expected to be ready for service in the fourth quarter of 2022. But like I always say, head on over to our website where you can get the full length of the story. Now, secondly, the Ombudsman is expected to visit Karibab this week to investigate claims that the town's mayor, Davy van Wyk, and the chairperson of the council management committee, Lazarus Kanalembo, are not residents of the town. Erongo 24/7 is in possession of several documents and correspondence with the Urban and Rural Development Ministry, the Anti-Corruption Commission, and the Electoral Commission dating back to last year, in which the two councillors' residency is being scrutinized. To date, however, the claims are seemingly being ignored, according to some officials this publication spoke to, hence the need for the Office of the Ombudsman to come settle this matter. Now, the question about the two councillors' residency came to light after local authorities received a directive from the Urban and Rural Development Ministry in April 2021 regarding the position of elected councillors who no longer live in the local authority they had been elected into or are only temporary residents in the local authority they serve in. This would be against the law, and such councillors would have to vacate their offices and make place for an elected official who is a permanent resident in the local authority. But we are not going to divulge the entire information here on Erongo Talk. Please head on over to our website, that's www.erongo.com.na, to read more on this issue that the Ombudsman is going to be looking into. Now, thirdly and finally, inmates at the Swakopmund police station have taken their cry of alleged police brutality to social media, posting photos of injured men and pleading for intervention. Now, according to the inmates, an incident took place last week when police officers were allegedly ordered to beat inmates without reason. Now, the victims claim they were transferred to Walvis Bay Police Station, but on the way there, they were taken into the dunes where the beatings continued. They also claim that they were never taken to the hospital. Photos of men with swollen faces and lash marks to their backs, buttocks, and arms were posted too. "We are tired and the inmates of the Swakopmund Police Station are being tortured," the post read, with other posts putting the blame on the news station commander. Now, when contacted for confirmation and comment, Erongo Police spokesperson Inspector Elena Shapumba told Erongo 24/7 that there was an incident on Wednesday afternoon at the police station. Now, Shapumba explained that the police have instead launched an investigation into alleged obstruction of police officers executing their duties, alleged assault by threatening and criminal injuria, all cases against the inmates. If the inmates had opened a case, it would be our duty to investigate that too. "We live in a functioning democracy, but why is it that they never opened cases but use means of communication that is not permitted in the holding cells to spread photos and claims?" questioned Shapumba. But like I said, please head on over to our website, that's www.erongo.com.na, to read more on this. You can also send us your news tips, that's at newstips@erongo.com.na. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning. We are here with Councillor Michael Skinny of Henties Bay Municipality's Management Committee. Councillor Skinny, thanks for being with us. Tell us, what is this launch all about?
Thank you very much, Hartman, and thank you very much for having me here on this platform. We are here, gathered here as Henties Bay Municipality. The councillors are here, the chief executive officer is here, the head of departments together with the ministers are here. We are looking at the strategic plan, the 5 years plan for Henties Bay Municipality. We are putting strategies in place so that we can see what we can do for our people for the next 5 years that we have. We have done very well. The HODs, the autocrats that we have had really cooperated very well, and we have drafted a new good strategic plan for Henties Bay that is really meant for business, that is really meant for developmental purpose, so that our people that has put us in this town as leaders should really benefit out of what we have planned.
And will that plan be launched today officially?
Yes, we are done. It has been presented already to all the stakeholders, and now the final day is today, where we are going to launch our 5-year strategic plan for Henties Bay Municipality.
Thank you, Councillor.
You're welcome.
I will give the strategic plan, hand it over to the CEO, Mevrouw Elizabeth Coetzee, as the head of the department of the municipality of Henties Bay. I will hand it over to her, and then hopefully in the next 4 years that we still have left on this plan, we can execute some of the projects, and we can finish some of the projects in the strategic plan, and we can make our town a better place. I will hand it over now, Ms. Coetzee. You can cut, I cut that over.
Turn it around, show it to the camera.
Thank you very much. May I have the podium, Ms. Coetzee?
Thank you very much, Worship, the Mayor of the Henties Bay Municipality. It is actually an honor for the municipality to launch its strategic plan. And as we promise that we will ensure to implement those activities that we indicate or put in our strategic plan for Henties Bay to be a better place and for Henties Bay to be an inviting town. Visitors come to Henties Bay, we urgently need some investors to come to Henties Bay, invest in Henties Bay, and then also to create employment for our community members in Henties Bay. Thank you so much.
We are here with the Henties Bay Mayor, Mr. Walvis Vermaak. You just launched the Henties Bay strategic plan for the next 5 years. What are the key issues in this strategic plan?
The future for the strategic plan is to upgrade the town. There's houses and contracts that were still outstanding from last year, and we focus on to finish it. We want to finish the houses that's outstanding that wasn't finished, and we want to build houses from now on for the people. It's the more important issue. Upgrade the reservoir, build a new reservoir, and looking at the drain pump system and try to fix that so that we can bring in investors back to Henties Bay, and we can build a bigger town. And also we're looking for investors to come and invest in Henties Bay. We open for business. Come and put your business there. Come and put your factories there, please. We open for business. We can have a talk. We got a ground. Let's talk together and see if we can also come a commercial town and not only a holiday town, because our people need job opportunities. Thank you.
What type of incentives can you offer the investors?
We can look at the price the prices of land. Unfortunately, there is certain prices that have to be kept from the ministry side. But as a municipality, there is also from our side, we can also bend a bit of the rules so that we can help the investors to become investors in Henties Bay and put our factories in businesses.
Now, within the next 5 years, how many houses would you like to see? New houses?
If we can take the people from Kwas, the informal settlement, and we can give them all houses to stay, that's about 400 people, so about 200 houses. If we can do that in the next 4 years, that will be wonderful. I think then we will exceed our expectations.
What will be your biggest challenge that you can see?
Biggest challenge, I think, is all over Namibia. It's money-wise. To get the funds. We sit with COVID, like everybody knows. Not everybody can pay the amounts that was owed to the municipality. You saw in the news all over, we put on a company, Red Force, to try to bring the money back to the municipality so that we can take that money and give services to the people and give services to where it's needed in our town.
Is there anything else you'd like to say with regards to the town plan, the new scheme?
I just want to say to all the colleagues, all the councillors, the municipality, Madam CEO, and all the SEs, thank you very much for all the effort. Thank you very much for all the time that you put into this strategic plan. It's really a wonderful initiative, and I hope we can execute it in full.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mayor.
In Monday's weather report, for Walvis Bay the sun will set 12 minutes to 8 and will rise 10 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Walvis Bay will experience a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A west wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Swakopmund, the sun will set 12 minutes to 8 and will rise 9 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Swakopmund will experience a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A west-southwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Henties Bay, the sun will set 12 minutes to 8 and will rise 8 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Henties Bay will experience a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Arandas, the sun will set 20 minutes to 8 and will rise 9 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Arandas will experience a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 21 and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A north wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Usakos, the sun will set 23 minutes to 8 and will rise 13 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Usakos will experience a maximum of 27 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. An east wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Karibib, the sun will set 14 minutes to 8 and will rise 14 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Karibib will experience a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 19 and a maximum of 27 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. An east wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. And lastly, for Omaruru, the sun will set 25 minutes to 8 and will rise 14 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Omaruru will experience a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 18 and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A south wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. And that was it for your weather report.
Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but you can always check out our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, or you can get in contact with us at 011 7040. That's both on WhatsApp and on Telegram. There is also your go-to number if you want to advertise with us on both our online and our print media. You can also send us your news tips. That is newstips@erongo.com.na, newstips@erongo.com.na. Now, Namibia Media Holdings have been making great strides, so you can also find us on DSTV and GoTV. Now that is under network television. You can just check us out there. And just on a side note, you might not see me for a few months, but don't be alarmed. Next time you see me, I'll just look a lot more slender than I am now. But don't worry, Erongo Talk is definitely here to stay. Tomorrow we join you from Swakopmund with some youth and education related news. But until then, enjoy this day of love. I'll see you again. We'll see you again. But until then, bye-bye.